Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this bold wing liner. We are using color. We're not wearing nude lips. I have green nail polish on. I'm a totally different person today. So today's video, I wanted to try out the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner. I'll give you my thoughts on this in the tutorial, as well as what my thoughts are on this really crazy lip color. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, you already know the drill. I did my eyebrows off camera and I've already primed my eyelids. So the first color we're going to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills Birkin, and I'm using the Morphe M505 brush, and we're just going to throw that in our crease. We're not doing anything too crazy with the eyeshadow today, just something so that the wing liner has something to look good with, or to be paired good with. So we're just going to throw that in the crease and the outer V, and then we're going to use the color Orange Soda with a Luxie 205 brush, and we're just going to deepen that up just a little bit more. Nothing, like I said, nothing too crazy. And then we're going to go into the Naked 2 palette, and I'm going to use the shade Foxy with a Morphe M204 brush, and we're just going to put that all over our lid. So the star of the show today, Colourpop's Creme Gel Liner in the shade Piggy Bank, and we're going to wing it out with the Sigma E06. I like to start with my wings in the inner corner because I like to draw the base out first before I draw the wing. And of course you want this to be kind of a bolder wing, obviously, and I wanted to make the lines a little bit thicker than I normally do, just because one, I needed to hide the lash band, and two, I wanted it to show up, I wanted it to be the star of the show basically. And so my thoughts on the cream gel liner are, they are not as creamy as I would like for them to be. In fact, I think they're a little bit too dry. They are creamy as soon as you pick product up, but as soon as you put it on your eyelid, it just starts to get really hard really quick. So I had a really difficult time drawing the wing with this, just because it was drying up so fast and I was needing to layer. I was needing to layer the liner, and then it wouldn't work with me when I needed to draw the wing portion out. It wasn't very clean, and I guess because the product on my brush was also dry, because I had already been trying to draw in and layer the base of my wing. So it was just making it really difficult, and then the more I needed to make the wing bolder, the more it kept balling up and crumbling on my eyelid. So I was getting a little frustrated. I was really trying to take my time with it, but I guess this is just a product that you need to work fast with, and layering is probably not ideal with this product. So those are my thoughts. I'm not giving up on it, obviously. I still like it. It's a beautiful, vibrant purple. I just think maybe I need to work a little bit faster, or buy another product to help make it be more fluid. So I'm just trying to build up the wing a little bit more. I do have difficulties filling it in. And now I'm using a Luxie 211 to clean up the edges, because I just couldn't get it as sharp as I normally would with black liner. And then I'm using a Sedona Lace EB13 just to kind of wipe off all of the product that balled up on my eye. I'm doing it very gently, not to disturb the eyeshadow. So my lashes are Queen Bee. These are a fresh pair. And for foundation, I'm using the Milani Conceal and Perfect with the Smashbox Primer Oil. I really love this combo. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this concealer. It smells so good. The coverage is amazing. I think I even used too much, but it's being raved about for good reason. It is such a great full coverage concealer. It does not crease. It's amazing. I have never used a concealer like this before, ever. So I'm just concealing and highlighting my under eyes, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, a little bit of my chin, and my forehead, just to balance everything out. I mean, the coverage is just amazing on this concealer. I love it. And I'm gonna set everything with my RCMA No Color powder. I always set my face. And I'm gonna use the Morphe E2 to do the remaining of my face. And I don't really bake my under eyes for that long, maybe just a couple of minutes. I don't like to leave it on there too long. I don't personally see the difference other than it making my under eyes cakey. So I just do it for a couple minutes just so that it sets the concealer really nicely. For a bronzer, I'm going to use the Chocolate Soleil with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just gonna lightly contour my face. And this was actually the first time that I used the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I really, really like it. I was pleasantly surprised how pigmented it was, but not overly pigmented. So I really like it a lot. Like I said, I'm just surprised this is my first time using it, and I loved it so much. And then I'm going to use the Morphe M458 to just sharpen up the edges of my contour line. And I don't leave this on my face very long either. And I'm going to use Benefit Coralita with my new Morphe E53 brush. I like this brush a lot for blush. It's nice and tapered, but it's also flat, and it applies my blush right on the apples of my cheeks really nicely, and I like that a lot. And I guess my little doggy was so upset. For highlight, we're going to use Laura Gellar's Gilded Honey, and I'm going to use my trusty M510 brush. I love this brush for highlighter. It's just the best. And we're going to dust that off with the E2 brush. For our brow bone highlight, we're going to go back into that Foxy color, and I'm using a Luxie 213 brush. And for our lower lash line, we're going to use Birkin and Orange Soda, and I'm using a Morphe E36 brush. That's the best brush for a lower lash line. I probably need to stock up on them just because this one's going to get used and abused. Okay, and for lips, we're going to use the Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Marshmallow. This is totally out of my comfort zone, and that's okay. I don't mind it. It actually meshed well with the rest of my look, and the formula is super comfortable. I love it. I don't care that it transfers. It's just a beautiful formula. It's super comfortable to wear. I 100% recommend them for sure. And that's going to complete today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. We're out of our comfort zone. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And I'll see you guys in my next one.